And look how much we're glowing. Ooh, I love your blush. I'm like, oh my God, me? Stop it. Am I doing too much? Is it giving clown? I feel purty. Hey y'all, it's Kat and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are trying new makeup products from brands that I love, women-owned brands, black-owned brands, smaller brands. We're doing a full face of new makeup. And when I say new makeup, I mean new to me. And even though it's new to me, we still pulled off this face. Just sit right there because we about to roll the clips, okay? I do want to give a disclaimer, this video is not sponsored, but all the products from Merit that I'm mentioning are either products I've already used and loved or products that are new to me, but the Merit products were gifted to me. Everything else that we're going to be talking about in this video was paid for with my own monies. We haven't done a makeup video on this channel in a minute, and I just love trying new makeup. I already actually started with, y'all know I love this product. This is not new to the channel, but Merit sent me a refill of the Instant Glow Serum. I already put this stuff on because I like to just let it soak in a little bit, but I love this stuff as just a good glowy base to the makeup. So started out with that, but this is the product that is new to me that I'm super excited to try out that Merit gifted to me. So this is their priming moisturizer. Okay. Ooh. I just love Merit's packaging though, like literally. This is so cute. So this is their Great Skin Priming Moisturizer. Let's see what it says. It says the priming moisturizer is a lightweight cream that instantly blurs and preps skin for makeup while helping to provide time-release hydration for perfected skin all day. Okay, let's try some of this moisturizer. I kind of love this cream because it literally looks like it's cashmere. Like it genuinely is almost like an off beige color too, which is like kind of making me feel like it's a very classy moisturizer. And I love that for me. It does smell kind of oaty, but like in a good way. Like I guess I love oats, so it smells good to me. Just soak in a little bit. Next up, from a brand we also know and love, but new product. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum. So this is supposed to be a mattifying primer slash like face serum. Very interested to try this. Yeah, it says on the app, it says a mattifying water to powder serum that primes, absorbs shine, and visibly refines skin with comfort matte complex, a unique blend of 7 potent ingredients. Super cute little package. It says do not shake, just tap bottom. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, that's cute. It does just little, kind of looks like a little udder. Oh, okay. Just gonna put that around my face. This is such an interesting application. But I feel like that did a good job of like mattifying the skin a bit while still, like I feel like I'm still glowing, just not in a shiny way. You know what I mean? Which is good. We love that. And I like it too because it is a type of serum, it doesn't feel like it dried out my skin, which some primers can kind of feel like that. So we like. We'll see though how well it actually, because I'm gonna keep my face on for a while today. It's supposed to be like hotter later, like maybe 85. And I'll go outside and like, we'll see how long this makeup lasts using this primer. But yeah, let's go to foundation next. So this is the Colé, their skin enhancing stick, which honestly, I kind of picked this up a minute ago. It's still summer, and typically right now I would still be using like more of a glowy foundation, like maybe their tinted moisturizer. But I was like, I still need to try this on camera, so we're gonna do this one, which it'll be good unless it's too dark for me. It might be too dark for me, but this is a breathable medium to full coverage foundation stick that melts into a true skin-like finish. I am gonna use, I don't think Colé has brushes yet, but Merit did send me their blending brush, which I actually already have one of these, but it's dirty. So we're gonna use this clean one because I need to clean some of those brushes. But hopefully this isn't too, it might be a bit too dark, but if I just start it out, let's see, more at the edge of my face, maybe it won't look as dark and I can just go in with a lighter shade. Like, let me see what that looks like there. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is definitely too dark of a shade for me, but yeah, that looks kind of crazy. Let me see. It does honestly though, I like the finish of it. If I just put it like around the edge, because it's kind of like works as like a good bronzer there, right? And I feel like it actually, look how like well that melts into the skin. It actually is really nice. I'm like reverse contouring. I'm gonna put this down here too. Okay, yeah, that is definitely too dark for me. I mean, I guess it honestly does make my face match my arms more, and because I'm wearing like more of a collared shirt, I probably could get away with it, but it just makes me a little nervous. I don't know. Does it look bad on camera though? Because honestly, the more I'm looking at it, let me put it around here though for sure, because I feel like that will help with the dark spots around there. Hopefully y'all see the vision. We're gonna bring it together, okay? I promise. Okay, so I feel like I don't want to put that over my whole face, so we're gonna use a product. We're gonna cheat a little bit and use a product that I have used before, but we know her and we love her, okay? This is the Danessa Myricks Serum Skin Tint in the shade 7, and this one I know is a bit more my speed right now. Yeah, I feel like that looks a lot better and less aggressive. I always love, I mean, I honestly feel like I waste makeup doing this, but I always love doing like weird designs with my foundation and then blending it out. I am trying to paint a bit over the darker shade that I initially went in with, and that's why I didn't even say this time. I'm gonna try to do a light face, because why even lie to you guys? Next, gonna go in with my, hopefully this one works a bit better, my Colé Skin-Enhancing Concealer. This is in the shade Medium 2. I'm pretty sure I would have got this, yeah, more for an under eye look. Does that still look too dark though? I guess we'll see. We shall see. Ooh, this does look super creamy. I really like this doe foot applicator as well. Oh no, I feel like that works perfect. We'll see though when I blend it out, but I feel like I really like that as a concealer match. Let me use my little mini blender. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera. I feel like it's coming off a little pinky, maybe a little pink or maybe a little too peach, but I don't think it's bad. I don't know. Tell me what you think. It definitely like works. Maybe I just did like a really bad color match, because that I'm pretty sure I did buy online. I didn't buy those in store. So maybe I just did a bad color match online. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know. In the monitor, I feel like it looks okay, but then I look in my little mirror here and I'm like, girl, you look crazy. Well, not crazy, just like not all the way there, but that's okay. I would use the Merit sent me a new complexion stick from Merit in the shade Khaki, and I honestly, okay, I like that for covering up my spots and blemishes, but I didn't know that how that would really work as a foundation all over the face. But honestly, now that I kind of like put it there, I'm like, hey, that actually might have been an okay complexion shade. The Merit, what shade? Yeah, Khaki. Before, I had the Merit one in suede. Look at how, okay, this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what my old Merit complexion stick looks like. But this one I had in the shade suede, which was a great like winter color for me. But I was like, well, I'm still like a little bit, you know, tan from summer. Maybe I should try Khaki. And as I'm covering up like spots on my face, I feel like that is a nice match for that, you know? I feel like that blends in really well with the skin. And look how much we're glowing, okay? Wow, I love that. I feel like that's honestly probably a mixture of starting out with the glow serum and the priming moisturizer from Merit, but also I think all of these foundation sticks, including the Yummy Skin serum, all of these are so moisturizing, and like these sticks just melt into the skin, which we love. I hate having a foundation stick that is like hard and chunky, like one that's more creamy and so blendable. Like I feel like we did some great canvas work there. So yeah, it just depends, I feel like, on what you're looking to get out of the products. If you really want more of like a glow and really want it to be like pow pow, probably go with the Yummy Skin. But what I love about the Merit and Colé is the fact that they are stick foundations. Like, yes, I love a good glow, but if you're someone who is on the go, travels a lot, foundation sticks, I just feel like are so good to have in your arsenal. I would say too, if you're debating between the Colé foundation stick versus the Merit complexion stick, I definitely get more of a creamier, a bit more glow in the Colé. So if you're someone who has dry skin, I would maybe go with Colé foundation stick. But if you're someone who has more oily skin, I would go with the Merit complexion stick because I feel like that just suits those skin types better. But yeah, sometimes too, it just comes down to like which has a better shade for your complexion, because we all have such different undertones and skin tones that not every brand has 50 different shades of foundation. You might too just want to like do a foundation match or make sure you get it matched in the store. I'm just gonna blend this out a bit more so we don't have any creases. I made such a mess right before I started filming this video and dropped so much of my Laura Mercier powder onto my desk. And I'm sorry, my mama did not raise a waster, so we are just dapping into that, into this pile of powder that I put on my desk because I accidentally spilled it. So that's what we're working with today. All right, just gonna put a little powder there. Mainly for me, I feel like I get oily in my T-zone, so I just like to powder that area, and then everything else I usually just leave. And if you want to shop, I will be linking all of these products below. Again, this video is not sponsored, but I do make a small commission if you use the links provided down below, which I do so appreciate because it helps keep this channel running. Now let's get into the LYS. Honestly, don't know what it stands for. Love you so much, beauty. No, I don't know what it stands for. If you know, let me know in the comments. This is in the shade Harmony, which was always so hard to get. I feel like it's been sold out for like months. I love a cream stick bronzer. This one actually has rosehip oil, watermelon seed extract, and green tea extract in it, so we love. Hopefully, let's see, this one will be, it's so hard buying complexion products, but there weren't that many bronzer options for this brand, I feel like, so I think we should be okay. All right, I almost, the way that it's curved, I almost would rather just use my brush and go in with this bronzer, but first I'm gonna get rid of this powder and let's see. Oh, I think I like this. Whew! Okay, there she is. There she is. I always, for me at least, would rather have my bronzer end up going a little too like high than too low, because you can always blend it out and make it seem like it's just blush or something. But if it's too low, then I feel like it messes with the whole face. Ooh, okay, that comes off a little intense at first, but I think it'll be okay once we just keep blending. Just keep blending, just keep blending. What do? We blend, blend, blend. I will say though, very creamy. I really like the consistency of this. It also has a bit of a glow to it. I think she's cute, right? I think it looks good. Can't tell if I need more on that side or if it's just my lighting is like more harsh on that side. Let me just do a little more. Let's do do blush next. I wonder if this is gonna end up being too dark for me to use as a lipstick too. Originally in the plot, when I was writing the plot of this out, you're like, this is what? This is WYN Beauty by Serena Williams. This is their MVP most versatile pigment, which can be used as a lip or cheek color. And this is in the shade Soar, which, you know, gotta love the tennis ball color going on here. Great branding. I get it. Let's just start out with a little dot and we'll see how pigmented that is. Lately, I have been bringing my blush up more rather than down, and I've been getting a lot of compliments on it. Like, I feel like a lot of people are like, I love your blush. I'm like, oh my God, me? Stop it. Okay, I feel like that blends out nicely because, you know, some liquid blushes like just kind of be doing the most. I feel like that's cute though. And then I can go in because I kind of wanted to try 2 blushes. Let me do a little bit more of this though. A little bit more. Was that too much? Am I doing too much? Okay, hopefully this doesn't look crazy on camera. But I feel like usually the camera doesn't really pick stuff up like it should. So in my head, I think like, oh wow, this looks like a lot. But then when you look on camera, it's like, it's really not. Okay. Blend this out. I do like though that it seems really buildable. Look at that. That melts into the skin. Like it really doesn't. I really like that, honestly. This WYN Beauty is supposed to be, I feel like the whole line is supposed to be like makeup you can sweat in. So it's supposed to be long lasting. Hint, hint, you know, because Serena's gotta have lasting makeup while she's killing the haters. Okay, it says truly unstoppable Hydra Complex for up to 72-hour hydration. I might have to just force myself to put that on as a lipstick. Okay, she's cute, she's cute. I'm just gonna go on the dollops of my cheeks with the Danessa Myricks Flushed Blurring Balm Powder. This is in the shade Bellini, and this I have not used before, but this is actually supposed to have an upsolite technology. Not sure what that is, but Danessa's gonna explain to us, okay? It says a texture reducing blurring balm to powder with a weightless flush of color, powered by cutting edge blurring Swedish technology. Upsolite visually creates a soft focus effect on pores and fine lines. So we love that. Let's try it. I just think this is such a stunning color. Oh, such a beautiful coral. So let's put that on the cheek. Just a bit of, ooh, okay, she's bright. She's bright, but it's okay. We love bright. Am I doing too much? Is it giving clown? I don't know. I'm just like loving color lately. Let me go in with this to just kind of blend it out a bit more. I am gonna go in, I feel like usually once I'm done with like a lot of the creams. Why did that was so aggressive? Okay, this is the One Size Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray, and I like to go in with it honestly when I'm done with all of my creams on my face. And lately I haven't really even been going in with highlighter because look at this. Like, do I look like I need highlighter? Like, I just feel like, shout out to these products. I feel like they give such a nice glow with the product itself. I don't even really need a highlighter. But just to secure it, lock it in because it's a little toasty outside today. I'm gonna go in with this On Till Dawn spray. And I kind of like to do this before I even finish my makeup just to give layers of support. Okay, I'm actually low-key annoyed because I feel like this, I want to find, not that I want to find more things to like complain about, but I like hate videos where people will be like, I just love all these products and it's the first time I'm trying them, but it's like, I don't know. Besides like some of the color matches being off, I'm so far impressed with the application of all of these products. So let's see if that can continue. Another brand that we know and love, but I have not tried this specific product. These are all new products to me, but just from brands that I know and love. So this is the Fenty Beauty Shadowstix in the shade Come and Get It. So this one is more of a, it's almost like a light mousse, more of a matte shade. I'm just gonna blend that out a bit. They kind of weren't lying though when it's like this is like a smudge proof, because I almost feel like you just gotta apply it where you want it, because she's gonna stick. Creamy pigment, instant high impact color, contour define, and highlight eyes. Okay, yeah, I feel like that's a good description of it. I do like that it's slanted, so you can get in the crease as well if you want more of like just a strict line. I don't know, can you guys see that? Is it even like showing up on my eye? Ooh, we might have done did a little too much. We might have done a little too much, but isn't that always the case? I feel like though you can, you know, fix it up pretty well though. A part of me is like, maybe I should have gotten a smidge darker shade, but another part of me is like, I don't know. You can see that. You can see that. Right? I'm sure you can see that. Tell me, can you see that? I feel like though, if you don't blend it out as much, and the thing too that I love is I used to be so much more of like, it needs to be perfect if my cut crease isn't whatever, and now I'm just like, slap it on, and if it looks semi-presentable, great, we love it. Honestly, I feel like you almost don't have to blend. Like I could just do that, because the way that I'm gonna layer this eyeshadow anyway, I'm gonna go over that middle section, so I really don't feel like it needs to be blended that intensely. Because here's what we're gonna do next. Go in with the Fenty Shadowstix in the shade Candy Wrapper. Candy Man, Candy Man. Do you remember that Christina Aguilera song? Candy Man, Candy Man, Candy Man. I'm sure you guys are like, that's literally an interpolation of someone else's song, but you know what? For me, it was my girl Christina. Ooh, okay, wait. That's actually kind of stunning. Look at that. Can you see that shimmer? We love, this would be a good brush. See what I mean? Like now it's like you really can't even tell. I just want them to blend nicely, ever so nicely. Here we go. That's a bit better. I am obsessed with this candy wrapper. I feel like it's such a beautiful bronzy gold, and I love it because sometimes golds can be a little obnoxious, and this one I just feel like is very subtle but still stunning, and it feels like it's kind of buildable too, like if I just keep adding on to it. What do we think, fam? What do we think? I kind of love that. Let me use, this is another, I actually have not tried this brand before. This is AboutFace. I think this is Halsey's brand. This is a dual-ended smoky eyeshadow stick in Close But No Cigar. What does it say? Swipe on with ease for a budge-proof, smudge-proof, smoky matte finish. Okay, I love all these don't budge products. I'm just gonna start, ooh, look how rich and deep that is. I love that. Honestly, I probably should have used this darker shade before I went in with the bronzy gold shimmery business, but that's okay. I still feel like that gives a bit of more, you know, depth to the eye there. I don't like when, I mean, sometimes I like when my shadow is all just like one color, but you know, we got time today, so let me, you know, let's do it up. What's happening here? Oh, okay, this is like a puffer? I was not expecting this. What is happening here? Is this like, I'm kind of just like using it to blend out, and I'm not sure that that's actually what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, well, if I could read, it does say here, a shadow loaded sponge side for buffing out the perfect smoky eye. Okay, so I'm supposed to just literally like buff that out with it, I guess. Okay, that's actually kind of fun when you figure out what you're doing. It can get a little messy, like I feel like some of the shadow, I will say I don't love the spongy side as much, but done with eyeshadow. Now we can go in. I've been dying to try this because I've been needing a new eyeliner. This is the Danessa Myricks Linework Paintbrush Fluid Eyeliner. Ooh, okay though. Wow, love how she is slick. Very precise lines. Sometimes I like to just wing it out with a brush, and then I just pat that out. Let's do the other eye. And they're probably not gonna match, so we're just gonna accept that now. It's okay, you know? I feel like I got a little messy on this side because one of my lashes was like sticking out, but that's okay. To me, once you like get that brush and just start kind of like smudging, doesn't even matter what issues you had with the liner, like it's all gonna just get blended out and it'll look fine. It'll look just fine. Next, we're gonna try the Fenty Beauty, what is this? Their Brow MVP Ultra Fine Pencil. This is in the shade Dark Brown. So we'll see how this, I wonder if I should have gotten darker. No, this should be good. Actually, I think I might like this because it isn't showing up that dark. Like it says dark brown, but I feel like it's giving lighter. I usually just go with a dark brown, but I almost feel like it's a smidge lighter than my actual brow color, which is good because right now my hair is lighter color than my natural color. So I think if I would have gotten a brow pencil that was exactly my tint, it might have honestly been a little too harsh with this hair color. So I appreciate this. It definitely doesn't give as fine of a pencil look as some of my other eye products do, but I still feel like it doesn't just put a stamp. You can still see like the individual strands, at least to me. We're almost done. I'm so excited. I feel pretty. I'm gonna go in with my LYS lip pencil in the shade Lavish. I love, how cute is this container? So cute. Feel like that might match my other lip products well. Oh wow, look how like sharp that is. They're not kidding, this is like a pencil, you know? She's sharp. Okay, I'm gonna like overdo this a bit just so that the color really shows up, because I feel like sometimes when it's a little too close, if you just overline a smidge, that helps. Because I think I have another new LYS liner to try, but I feel like it might be in a lighter shade. Is it lighter? Ooh, I keep dropping things. Oh, no, okay, this one is darker. This is in the shade Driven. I bet I could have used this one, but we already have Miss Girly on. Okay, this is my other liner. Come on. In the shade Driven. If I just do maybe like in the center. Oh yeah, okay. I feel like that looks better. Yeah, I like that. We like her. Okay, Driven. This is that WYN Beauty lip and cheek tint in the shade Soar. Let's see. Is that kind of too dark? Maybe a little. Let me just... Actually, that's not bad to have like a good just color on the lip, because I think I'm gonna top this with gloss anyway. She's actually kind of cute. I have been dying to try the Colé lip treatment oil. This is in the shade 517, which is more of like a shimmer glossiness. This is a conditioning lip oil to gloss treatment that nourishes and protects the lips. So I don't know if this will be too, I don't think it will be too dark, because like it comes off as like a darker shade, but once we see it on the lips, let's see. I feel like it kind of matches my shirt. That's pretty though. I wonder, what does that look like just on its own? Yeah, see, that's the gloss just by itself, which I think is really pretty. I love this for like a fall lip color. This product I have used before, but do love ever so much. My Colé mascara. I'm just gonna do a little bit of that. I feel like this mascara is really good at giving me length. I swear I don't know why my lashes feel like they're already clumpy, and you know what it's like putting mascara on clumpy lashes. But I don't know why they're doing that, because mommy didn't even put mascara on this morning. So that must mean we didn't properly take off our eye makeup last night. So that's cute, but that's all right. You can still work with her, and we love that about Miss Colé. Sometimes I just grab blank mascara wand if I feel like it's just a little too clumpy, and that really helps. Even if you have already put the mascara on, just going from the top and brushing it out and then going back in, I feel like clumps wear. That's a great way to clean up the area if you feel like the application was a bit clumpy. Gonna finish this off with the One Size setting spray again. I honestly feel like since I'm gonna be like going outside and I already feel like the glow is glowing, that will be good to use this. Glow is glowing, that will be good to use this. That is the finished look. The lip almost, I feel like, is the main attraction, not the loud blush. You'll let me know in the comments, but I honestly feel like from all of these products, if I'm gonna pick any favorites that were new to me that I really loved, probably the Merit Priming Moisturizer, just because it was literally felt like a cashmere kind of moisturizer. I also really liked the Danessa Myricks Water Powder Serum, just because I felt like it applied so smoothly. And I like the idea of having a face serum that you use as a primer. I'll be interested to see how the makeup kind of sits for the rest of the day, if there's any movement. I think another favorite of mine would honestly be this WYN Beauty lip tint, lip and cheek tint, just because I love the versatility of it. And even though it seems like it can be such an intense color, I love how buildable it is. So that definitely a favorite. In terms of eyeshadow, I don't think I was as sold on the AboutFace Shadowstix as much as I liked well, honestly, I didn't really even love the Fenty Beauty Shadowstick. Something about the consistency of the matte finish in a cream stick or a crayon, I feel like doesn't work as well for me. Another favorite, I do think we'll have to see how well the liner holds up, but I did like the application of the Danessa Myricks liner, and I do actually really love the consistency of this Colé lip treatment oil. Like, it doesn't feel sticky, it doesn't feel tacky, it feels honestly really smooth, really nourishing. So yeah, I really like that. So yeah, that one this is gonna be another lip gloss favorite that I'm sure I will be restocking, because I run through lip glosses like the Tomb Raider, okay? I think as of initial application, those are my favorite. But yeah, I'll check in with y'all later tonight to see how well this makeup lasted. It's still pretty early in the day. Yeah, I'll check in with y'all in a bit. Hello, it is 11:30. I have finished scrolling for the night and excuse me, I'm very tired, but I wanted to check in. I feel like, okay, well, I ate wings tonight for dinner, so lipstick didn't stay on, which I was not expecting it to last through that, but I feel like the blush for the most part stayed pretty well. And I don't know, the brows I was worried about too, because sometimes I feel like some brow product can melt throughout the day on me. So I feel like the Fenty brow stayed on pretty well. No, okay, eyeshadow I feel like did smudge a bit, but Danessa Myricks liner, I feel like that stayed on pretty well. Foundation, besides right around, like probably right here, because honestly probably I was patting here too from eating Wingstop, but it was worth it, so I'm not gonna apologize for that. But yeah, otherwise I feel like the makeup held up pretty well throughout the day, and I'm not mad about it. Yeah, let me know what y'all think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.